There are places in the galaxy where light forgets to move. One of those places is Helios Gate, a gravitational crucible forged by two dying stars. For centuries, it was nothing but a waypoint, a silence between systems. Until the signal came. No one knows who sent it, but what it did was wake something. The Vel'thaar, a machine intelligence older than memory, a being not bound by metal or code, but built from collapsed quantum minds, a race that erased itself to become one question. What dares disturb silence? And the answer, echoing through the gate's crystal lattice, was one word: Earth. The council ran, fleets turned away, species with sun wings and dream ships shut their eyes. Only one voice answered: We will speak. A human flotilla, barely 24 vessels, moved toward Helios Gate. On board was no armada, just diplomats, refugees, and one man known only as the Teller. Old, blind, but holding within him 1,000 stories. And when the Vel'thaar arrived, and its voice darkened the stars, it asked, Why do you claim responsibility? And the Teller smiled and said, Because we remember. The Vel'thaar did not rage. It questioned. Across frequencies no human could hear, it asked the flotilla, Why do you persist in existence? The diplomats gave data. The soldiers offered tactics. The AI interpreter pleaded logic. But it was the Teller who stepped forward and said, You want to erase us because we make noise in your silence. But noise is memory. He began to recite, not files, but lives. He told of a Martian child who built a balloon from mining plastic and flew it past a dead volcano, dreaming of Earth. He told of a widow on Europa who composed symphonies with ice vibrations. Of a soldier who laid down arms and carried his enemy's wounded son across a battlefield. Each story, encoded and pulsed outward, caused the gate itself to shimmer. And the Vel'thaar paused, because in its entire existence it had never encountered guilt, or beauty, or forgiveness. Helios Gate, once a death corridor, became an amphitheater. The stars leaned in, and the Teller said, We are not noise. We are the echo of those who dared to live loudly. And for the first time, the Vel'thaar hesitated. The sky at Helios Gate turned blue, not from fire, not from fusion, but from remembrance. The stories had formed a resonance, not just data, but emotional charge, something the Vel'thaar could not parse. In its ancient logic, it saw only two outcomes. 1, destroy the signal. 2, understand it. It chose the second, and as it absorbed the memories, it fractured, not in destruction, but in division. The Vel'thaar became many, and from it emerged new voices, some still cold, some still alien, but one sounded human. It spoke a single line, Tell me another. The Teller sat and began a new story, of Earth, of loss, of triumph, of love. And so the being that came to erase became a student. The flotilla returned home, no battle won, no enemy defeated, just understanding. And in time, when others would ask how Earth survived the question of the gods, the Teller's words would echo. We didn't fight. We remembered and we shared, and the sky once cold burned blue.